Hey again everybody, I'm Tyler Parsons and welcome back to the second installment of the Road to the Masters, how we're improving Justin to get ready for that big major. So, you can tell, a little different atmosphere today. We're outside of the gym, and the reason I'm doing that is to show you that we don't need those excuses of I can't always make it to the gym. One of the big things that I have Justin travel with is our Road Fitness band, and we have different colors, but this one's blue, so it's a relatively light resistance, and this is going to come in handy. If you don't have a band though, also just have a dumbbell. So we're always trying to keep things extremely simple and easy to make it as easy to do as we can. Again, we're looking for no excuses. That way we can just always go through, do what we need to, okay? So on this installment, we're looking at the beginning of the week. Justin's still obviously playing, so we'll get to what he's going to do on his off weeks to where we don't have to worry about the soreness, but we're looking to work on some strength and some power, but not so much that he becomes sore and struggles to swing. So the very first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you with the dumbbell. We're just going to take it in one hand. We're going down into our squat to help out with the hips. He's coming up and he's going to turn and extend. So we're working on that rotation, that stability, but then we're down into that leg, driving up and over. We can switch arms, drop down, up and over, okay? So that's really gonna help him out to create that lower body, plus that rotation, plus the stability. We're looking for everything to be from the ground up, making sure each different joint and muscle is doing its part. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a one-legged chop. Now again, we can do this with the band if we want to anchor it, but we're going to go from one leg, we're going to take our weight from up high, he's going down and rotating, nice big rotation, up and back, okay? Now the big thing that I really like for this on any player, but especially for Justin, is we have to work ankle stability, and again, that's basically going to be the base of our building, making sure that it can fire, stabilize. We're allowing that hip to turn. We're having to really engage that core. And then we have, with the arms moving in that weight, that's throwing us off balance, but we're also creating a little power as we chop down through there. So again, we can use that band, make that a little bit better. On this next one, we're gonna do a one-arm snatch. So we'll take that weight, it's down below, and what we're doing is exploding, working on that stretch, shorten cycle of the muscles, creating that elastic energy. It's coming up, it flips, and goes all the way up, okay? So in a nice quick movement, it's down and up. So we're seeing that rebound, again, of that lower body because it's so important in the golf swing. For a lot of you at home, the big things to watch for here, we always want to keep that lower back nice and straight and braced. So we're down, and you can see how there's very little movement really going with that lower back, okay? So it's all a bend from the knees, from the hip, down, up, doing both arms. Now, for the next one, again, it's a band exercise plus the weight, but we're going to do a throw in, okay? So if we had our band, it'd be anchored high, but with this, we're going to extend back and then power that weight overhead, almost like a pullover. If Justin has the room, this is where we can use a medicine ball and try to throw it as far as we can. With that band, we're, again, eliminating the need for somebody, but going through and going overhead. So what this is going to do is help out activating down and through those scapula into that trap, working on that thoracic extension, using the core to really power over and throw, okay? We'll get down into the lats and serratus as well, so this is one of those. We'll definitely make sure that after this routine, he really stretches out. Couple more exercises for you though. No weight on this one, should be very easy. We're going back to the legs, hitting that rebound. We're squatting down to load up, and then he's going to jump and explode, okay? So with that, he's trying to land and spend the least amount of time on the ground as possible so that we activate that lower body, really trying to explode, hitting into those glutes with this squat, working on that posterior chain. The last one that he has we're going to do a half kneeling push, punch, however we want to do it. So if we were going over and using the band and want to do a push, we're down into a half kneel lunge. So this right knee is not touching the ground. The band's around and it's going out with both arms. With the weight, what we're going to do is throw in a rotational aspect of it. And you can do the same with the band, but we go from here, we turn, load up, explode in and across, trying to get the weight to go across the body so that we get a full rotation. We can go as high as we want. We can mix it up and go low. As long as that lower body is braced and we're keeping it nice and still, and then we're rotating, we're working on that separation. With that full rotation, we're allowing the scapula to protract and retract, working on some push power. So it's going to be something, again, really good to activate a lot of those muscles without making Justin overly sore. And that's going to be the key to any good golf workout, is making sure they can still function for that tournament that they're going to have in just a few days if we're looking at a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So there's the beginning of the week that we're currently doing. Again, check back. We're going to be working up to what he's doing for tournament days. We're also going to be doing what he's doing on those off weeks, trying to get the most out of it.